Attends, il y a 2 touristes au fond là. Encore 2. S'il vous plaît.
With the dancers is Princess Bopha Devi, who's done a great deal for the renaissance of classical dance in Cambodia since the 1960s. She alone is allowed to keep her shoes on to stand on the icy cobblestones.
Et faites un demi-cercle. Vous pouvez avancer un peu, mesdemoiselles. Avancez un peu. Et avancez un petit peu. Un petit demi-cercle. Voilà.
Et cependant, ces jeunes femmes belles.
And yet these beautiful young women, who are half hidden, but whom we know to be beautiful, are also extraordinarily seductive.
Et peut-être qu'il y a là.
Perhaps this reflects our nostalgia for a modest, chaste form of beauty.
De la beauté pudique.
Before every performance, there is a rehearsal to establish each dancer's position on stage. The lighting must be tested to ensure that the multicolored sequins on the costumes sparkle to full effect, and the dancers need to accustom themselves to the unfamiliar surroundings. The young Khmer women don't seem particularly awed by the gilded carvings of the Versailles Opera House. They have often danced in the even more imposing setting of Angkor during the annual festivities.
During the Reemka, we see a great many scenes with monkeys. But for us Khmers, the most important monkey is Hanuman. Hanuman is the faithful, devoted servant of his master Prince Rama, who is ready to sacrifice himself for noble causes. But Hanuman is also an example to us all. He is an intelligent, resourceful commander. Any nation led by Hanuman could not fail to defeat its enemies.
The Reemka is the Cambodian version of the Indian Ramayana, the epic written in Sanskrit in the year 300 AD. Its 7 books, 24,000 lines in all, tell the story of the life and adventures of Prince Rama.
In the Khmer legends and any other folk tales, you often find a moral message, a lesson in how to behave. They're about good and evil. For example, in the story of the Reemka, from which we particularly like to dance extracts, we perform the scene in which Prince Rama goes into voluntary exile. He tries to raise an army to capture the wicked giant Reep and save his wife, the beautiful Princess Sita. This sequence shows us the wisdom of Prince Rama and gives us an example to follow. Although he is the absolute ruler, he is not willing to hang on to power at any cost. He prefers to go into exile in the forest. He listens to what his people have to say, forgetting his personal feelings and so preventing a civil war.
Princess Bopha Devi acts as an ambassador for Cambodia at this high society event at the Palace of Versailles. Her role is to maintain friendly relations with France, hoping to obtain funding to enable the young dance students of Phnom Penh to continue their studies in the best possible conditions. Meanwhile, the Khmer dancers in full makeup and costumes are running through their final exercises to warm up the joints of their hands and feet. There they were, these little dancers, graceful as transformed gazelles. Their long, slender arms seemed to be made all of a piece across their shoulders and down to their wrists, where their mobile hands appear to act quite independently. And what hands! The hands of Buddha made to rest for centuries on a knee, palms turned towards heaven, or raised, wrists bent, calling for infinite silence. Rainer Maria Rilke. The Mermaid Queen calls to her mermaids to remove the stones of a bridge built by the monkeys. But the existence of this bridge is vital to enable Prince Rama's army to cross the sea to the island of Lanka and do battle with the giant Reap. It is said that the delicate movements of the Khmer dancers' arms and feet imitate those of the feet and trunk of the Indian elephant. Whatever the case, a fine bronze elephant stands guard outside the School of Dance of the Royal University of Phnom Penh. At this school, 400 young dancers do their exercises and learn classical dance every day from 7 a.m. till noon.
I think that the young students of the Phnom Penh Dance School are very much attracted to classical dance. At first they are simply dazzled by the magnificent glittering costumes. But after years of training, and if they stick with it to the end, they are proud to be part of the Royal Ballet Company. They feel valued by their audiences both in Cambodia and abroad. This is the main reason why Cambodian families send their children to study dance at our school.